I hope that made the recording.
Oh, it's...
You know why I need that? Let's see. Went to bed at 11. I was up with Charlie at 1.
Who's Charlie?
Who's Charlie?
That's the puppy.
Charlie?
His name is Charles.
Charles.
Why are you up with a dog at 11 o'clock?
No, I went to bed at 11.
Got up at 1 with a puppy.
Went to bed at 11.
Okay, just save it for this.
Yeah, here we go.
Just throw the thing out in the street and let it get... Who cares? Let's go.
Hang on, I gotta plug in the. Cod Pass.
Yeah.
Headphones.
Yeah, we got to get in Cod Pass mode.
Is Donnie still keeping up with this?
Oh, yeah. Him and Edith both. They
Oh, really?
Yeah, they give me their 2 cents when I get home from here almost every time.
What's the consensus?
That we do well. I ask Dad all the time. I'm like,
Are we in there?
huh? Yeah, I'm there. You're there.
Hey, Terry, quick, get on your mower and let's go.
Yeah, and
No, we don't have pins, Kevin.
I haven't made a note in 6 months, Dennis. What?
and Dad thinks that Dad thinks everything we say we need to say more of and louder. When we talk about soft people and all the sissies and all the spineless people, Dad's like, "Can you turn that part up?"
That's funny.
I think
yeah.
we do pretty good.
Yeah, my dad is he's really disgusted by the world. So when we get up here and get on our soft rants, he's all about that. Yeah. Well, my dad come from the time where racist was okay, so some of the stuff he says and thinks is not that it's incorrect, but it's just not stuff you'd say in public.
Kind of, yeah.
Went to school uphill both ways.
Yeah, right.
3 feet of snow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, 75 below. Yeah.
That's right. Well, welcome back to Crosses and Cleats. We are glad that you've rejoined us or joining us for the first time. We're in the book of James, so we're going to start there, and we have made it through chapter 1. Last time we just briefly got into James chapter 2, and so I'm going to read verses 1 through 4 again because that's where we left off. So James, get my Bible out here, as if you've been following or know, I read my Bible on my phone a lot.
I think Lil Grubsy, before we get into this each time, this is hard for people. I think he should start off with life is hard.
Lie. That's our opening to our to our Cod Pass.
Oh, that's got to be.
Life is hard.
Deal with it.
Deal with. I love it. Yeah, I think we. By the way, yeah, if anyone out there in internet world, whatever, wants to come up with like a little jingle or something to start our podcast, and we can throw that in there at the end. Life is hard. We would love to do that. Yeah.
Giggles has got all summer to deal with that.
Giggles has got it.
Yeah.
There you go, Giggles. Kevin says you got it. So, James chapter 2, quickly read verses 1 through 4. My brothers and sisters, believers in our glorious Lord Jesus Christ, must not show favoritism. Suppose a man comes into your meeting wearing a gold ring and fine clothes, and a poor man in filthy old clothes also comes in. If you show special attention to the man wearing fine clothes and say, "Here's a good seat for you," but say to the poor man, "You stand there," or "Sit on the floor by my feet," have you not discriminated among yourselves and become judges with evil thoughts? And before we wrap up this, I did want to point out, because we didn't really get into this last time, but I did want to get into it this time, is we last time we talked about how difficult it is to not show favoritism in our world. I mean, it just is. We're human beings, and there are some people that we just enjoy being around more than others. It doesn't mean we don't love those other people. It's just there are just some people we just enjoy being around, and it naturally then we have a tendency to possibly treat them different. Again, don't mean to. It's just our humanness. But this last part in verse 4 where it says, have you not discriminated among yourselves and become judges with evil thoughts. And one of the thoughts that I have on our notes here that I definitely want to talk about is how easy is it in our society, fellas, to judge a book by its cover? Like, yeah,
Absolutely. That's one of my big things is I try not to ever do that. I try not to overlook anyone that's needy.
yeah,
Because
that looks needy.
well,
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm trying to look a little deeper than that.
Okay.
Just example, suicide gets as many poor people as it does rich people.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yep.
Just because they're dressed fine, I still try to put an eye to them,
Correct. Yeah. You're on the lookout, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah.
Just who has that look in their eye or
Yeah.
on their face,
Kevin, I would say this one for you is, I mean, it's very easy for us as human beings to look at something and be like, that looks like it's put together. This maybe doesn't look like it's put together, right? Like,
Sports, you watch.
yeah.
Kevin, throw it right in the trash right now.
You watch 2 minutes and go, that's not very good.
Yeah. Doesn't take long to figure it out.
But you go, if they take the opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to work at it
Yeah.
and get better, maybe, but people don't want to do that now. So that we talk about sports a lot. That's where I go with that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you did. It's I mean, it's so easy to look at something and just immediately judge it by what it looks like.
It's your nature.
Yeah.
That's your nature. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're buying a car. I don't care what you're doing. Looks sell you.
Yeah, it's actually, I got a couple of things that I wanted to mention. Something you just talked about, like buying a car. Shane, you went with us. We bought Moo. You call him Moo. We bought our youngest son a truck back in October, I think it was, October, somewhere around there. And when we first got there, truck looked okay. It's got some scratches. Kevin, you wouldn't, I don't know if you've seen his truck. It's probably got, and I'm not exaggerating here, 30 door dings in the driver's side door from where he said his wife and kids and stuff would just bang the door in the garage. And I guess he was okay with that over and over and over and over.
Works for him.
Works for him.
That's
Well,
okay.
I think after you have
How would that go on Kevin Island?
4 or 5 of them, you just
Yeah, you might,
could-
yeah.
whatever.
How would that go on Kevin Island?
Kevin Island is where people live when they're single.
By themselves.
Yeah, Kevin Island's a lonely place. It's an island full of lonely people.
But
It's like Tom Hanks on that island.
Yeah.
And I've never
Castaway.
watched. I
Your
could just
soccer
see it.
ball.
Isolation. I think I can relate.
See how he did that? He didn't
instead of
even
going,
say,
that's what I'm saying. Instead of going crazy, Kevin Island, when he'd be by himself, Kevin would be perfectly fine.
Talking to
talking to the soccer ball.
well,
Hey, big
probably
buddy.
a baseball.
Big-
I'm not talking to a soccer ball. No. No. If I'm talking to a soccer ball,
You do have a problem.
my dread for that. No.
That's funny. So yeah, we go to buy this truck, and immediately, like, Micah and I call Shane the car whisperer because we get out of the truck. I think we drove my Sequoia.
Yeah, we did.
We get out of my Sequoia, and Kevin, we're at least from here to the back wall of our sanctuary away from that truck, and that's at least. And that what are we looking at? That's over 40 feet
Yeah.
away from that truck. We get out. Shane takes 2 steps, and he goes, "I smell what was it?
Antifreeze.
Yeah, antifreeze. Yeah, I smell antifreeze." And I'm like, "What?" Like I didn't. And then when I got closer to the truck, like right up to the truck, I could kind of smell something. Like it was just amazing. He walked. "I smell antifreeze," and I'm like, "What?" And he was right. Like the guy had just changed the
Radiator.
and you spill some antifreeze, whatnot, burns on the engine. But my point is, judging something by what it looks like. At first look, Shane was not impressed with this truck. He's like, we test drove it, got away from the guy we were buying it from, and he's like, "I don't know about this, Drove fine, at the time, but he was worried about the antifreeze. And then it hadn't rained. It was dry. And Shane opens up the hood for the first time before we test drove it, and it's got water sitting in there in the battery compartment. Like there's water sitting in there. And Shane's like, this guy, because on the description he said it had been parked in a garage.
Right.
He's like, this has been garage parked, and everything. And Shane's like, well, this is interesting. Looks like there's water. Actually, he said it when we were test driving it. He's like, well, I'm a little concerned about there being water in the battery compartment. He's like, he said this was parked in a garage, and I was like, yeah. And Shane's like, well, something's not adding up here. And we get back, and the guy explains he took it to the car wash to make it look a little bit nicer before we got there, changed the radiator, all that. I say all that to say, at first look, Shane didn't think that truck was going to be a good, but it's been a good truck.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's
and
been a good truck.
Mike and I just drove it Monday night. We got back from camping Monday. We drove 2 hours to Sydney, Ohio, to purchase a camper shell for it. We paid $200 for a camper shell. Shane thinks we got it one heck of a deal.
Yeah, he done great.
Yeah, and got a camper shell for it, and it did. We drove obviously that truck and then put the camper shell on it, drove home. It did really good on gas. It's got that i5 engine. It did. I mean, it's a truck, so it's not going to do phenomenal, but it did really good on gas. I was impressed. But yeah,
Still a 4-door pickup truck.
yeah, it is. And so it's been really. So if we would have judged by first initial thoughts, Shane would have walked away.
Yeah.
And been like, you know what, we're done with this. But it's just so easy in our society to judge things by first look. What were you saying, Kevin?
So that the camper shell makes it more functional now too.
Yeah, Micah.
Well, he said he wants to be like Kevin.
Well, you'll appreciate. See, Shane, that truck has a carpet bed in it.
Yeah.
So
The truck you're saying the truck you drove here
yeah,
today. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So functional. Mama Bear gets mad, kicks out.
I got you.
It'd be cozy.
You know what's funny?
You
It'd
the
be fine.
mower and the
Yeah.
NFL right there in the bed of your truck.
Well, in the barn, yep, in
Yep.
the truck. We're good.
You know what's funny, Kev, is that's what Micah wants to do. He wants to rig it up to where he can sleep in the back and just basically go camping, but not have to bring a tent or anything. He can just, air up the air mattress in the bed of his truck, and there he goes.
Versatile.
Versatile, yeah. So I'm proud of him. Like he's got some goals. And I was talking to Shane last night. Shout out, by the way, baptized Shane's mom last night. And
Amen.
How are you related to Randy, or are you related to Randy?
Randy is with my cousin.
Yeah. So
Jenny's my cousin.
Yeah, however that would be.
Yeah.
Cousin.
Yeah.
By marriage, whatever.
Yeah.
So baptized his mom and Randy.
Sweet.
Yeah, last night, and we were talking, and Shane, I told Shane, I said, you know what, if that's what he wants to do, and that keeps him off his cell phone, off the TV a little bit, because he's trying to plan this out, and figure this out. It's like I'm okay with it. That's
Well,
fine. Yeah.
Right.
There's way less trash in nature going where he's talking about than
Yeah.
what there is on that
or
box.
or making something your own because you got a little skin in the game,
Right.
Rather
Absolutely.
than
There's nothing wrong with taking a little pride in something you own.
yeah.
So I'm proud of him. And but yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention, I said I had two things that made me think of Micah's truck. The other thing was I had I have a good friend of mine, Matt Slavin. I might have mentioned it before. My best friend at school when I was teaching at Greensburg Junior High. And his father-in-law has since passed away, but his father-in-law invited us over. I don't know if it was like maybe the track team or something. Maybe it was just, I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I can't remember. But I think I took one of my kids, maybe Kaylin or whatever. He's got a nice big pond. It's probably a 3 or 4 acre pond. Just out in the country here, just south of New Point, probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles. And invited us over, and that was back when I had long hair. And, yeah, and of course I was fishing, so I basically looked like a homeless person. I mean, I dressed to go fishing. I didn't look like someone that, went to church or a minister or anything like. And I was walking around fishing, and Matt said that he was having a conversation with his father-in-law, and his father-in-law was like, "What's up with your friend there or whatever?" And Matt's like, "Well, what do you mean?" And he goes, "Well, he just, he's got that long hair and everything. He looks rough. He looks and he was basically questioning. Yeah,
And then I'm commenting today, you look like a sissy because you're drinking one of these little girl drinks.
Thank you,
There
you,
you
Kevin.
go.
Yeah,
Whatever.
remind me, we're going to talk about why I'm drinking one of those.
Jeez.
But anyway, he said he told Matt that he basically didn't think that I was a Christian or anything because of my look. And Matt said, well, he's like, let me tell you, he's like, and again, I don't say this to toot my own horn at all, but Matt was like, he's one of the most Christian men that I've ever met in my life. He's like, and he basically told him, he's like, you can't judge him by how he looks, because, he's very, very solid in his faith. And it just goes to show how we as humans, it's so easy to judge something by how it looks at first initial look.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so we're going to read through 5 through 7 right now, James chapter 2, verses 5 through 7. Again, I read through the NIV. It says, "Listen, my dear brothers and sisters, has not God chosen those who are poor in the eyes of the world to be rich in faith and to inherit the kingdom he promised those who love him? But you have dishonored the poor. Is it not the rich who are exploiting you? Are they not the ones who are dragging you into court? Are they not the ones who are blaspheming the noble name of him to whom you belong?" And so the one thing I wanted to point out here is one commentary that I read made the point that the first century society was very bad about honoring the rich while dishonoring the poor. And so let me ask you, has anything changed in 2,000 years or so? Because
absolutely
this
not.
would have been just slightly less than 2,000 years ago. But around 2,000 years ago, has anything changed? Do we tend to, in our society, honor the rich and
everybody
dishonor
does.
the poor?
Everybody does.
Yeah.
I don't care where you're at. If you pull up on a $50,000 Harley or a $500,000 camper, you have people's attention.
Yeah.
It's
True.
Yep. Yeah. That I don't think that'll ever change. That
I don't think. Yeah. It just goes to show you how Satan uses things in our world. He's the prince of this world. I guess our world. It's his world. Really.
Absolutely. This is all his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes to show you how he uses things to just trip us up.
Yeah.
Because you're exactly right, Shane. I don't know that it'll ever change because I'm speaking in generalities here, but for the most part, people are enamored with riches.
Yep.
They're enamored with that luxurious lifestyle. Am I right, Kev?
Yeah, there's only probably a small percentage that could look at that and just go, I could care less.
Yeah.
Well,
And as you get older, when you're younger, you're like, man, that's neat. I'd like to have a car like that.
Yeah,
and then the older you get, you go,
some of us appreciate, like we were talking a minute ago about having some skin in the game. Some folks appreciate something nice that this guy bought new or about new and has taken care of it, and 20 years from now it still looks like new or it looks very well. Some of us appreciate that. Some people are like, oh, look at the money, look at the, what I mean?
That's why my kids, because they've asked me, I don't know if I've mentioned this on the COD Pass before, but I can't let it go.
no,
Dennis.
keep going.
Dennis.
Dennis.
But I know I've mentioned it preaching before. My kids, when my kids,
We're still growing up, bud. It's all right.
When they were growing up, haven't asked me here recently, and mostly it's been Micah. Riley maybe a time or two. I don't know if Kaylin's ever asked me, but definitely Micah has. He was like, Dad, if you would see these, sweepstakes on TV or whatever, sign up to win a brand new car or a new boat, or you'll walk into like Bass Pro Shops and they have like a drawing and it's like, you can win. And I'll sign up to win.
Sure.
And Micah's like, hey, Dad, what would you do if you won that boat? What would you do if you won that, Camaro or that Corvette or whatever?
I'd quit working.
No, and I look at him and I go, I would sell it. And he's like, what? Like he was taken aback. Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I would sell it. Like, I don't need a Corvette, a 2-seat car. How is that going to help me in my life? I said I would sell it, first off, so I don't have to pay the insurance and the taxes and everything on it. Yeah. But I'm going to sell it, to get back to the dealer or sell it myself or whatever, so that I can use the money to pay off some debt, to pay off some bills, and use that money for something much more functional instead of a 2-seater sports car.
Well, over on Kevin Island, you don't have near as many people with you in that 2-seat car.
That's true.
Life is good.
Life is good.
I still want something functional.
Functional.
Well, it'll still take you to.
But you're a car guy, so
It'll take you to the grocery store.
by myself.
Yeah, yeah. You could go get enough chicken for you.
Yeah. And it wouldn't just be, I just wouldn't be getting cat treats, would I?
That's right. Yeah. You'd be there and back quick too, boy.
Yeah.
Woo.
Cat treats. But James makes it, to kind of wrap up these verses here, James makes it very clear in verses 6 and 7 that it's the rich ones that are the problem. I mean, look at what he says in verse 6. But you have dishonored the poor. Is it not the rich who are exploiting you? Are they not the ones who are dragging you into court? Are they not the ones who are blaspheming the noble name of him to whom you belong? Like James points out, and again, I love the fact that the Bible was not written to us, but it was written for us. And that's
Amen.
a huge distinction, because there are lots of things in the Bible that you have to figure out, okay, it was written to these people at this specific time, but I can still learn from it today. So it was still written for me. That's the same things are still going on today. I mean, when you think about it, think about if you get into some kind of trouble or whatever, and you know that you are in a lawsuit with a rich person, and I'm looking at someone from my sort of stature. I'm not rich by any means financially. I believe I am rich, certainly in my life and
quality of life.
Yeah, the faith
Amen.
that I have and what I have in Jesus, and I'm certainly rich.
You wouldn't trade this life
No,
for all the
I
money in the world.
No, I would
Right.
not.
And I agree
And
with
if
that.
I were to get in some sort of
Right.
debacle with someone, I know I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Because a rich person can hire the better lawyers. They can, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, and honestly, they don't value the dollar like we do.
No.
We, everything we have took us a whole lifetime to get there.
Yeah.
We've raised our kids. You marry your wife, you raise kids. Your home is the whole thing is a process. Well, what he just signed a note for and bought, which was perfect and pretty and new and fancy and all of that. We live in a tenth of that for a whole lifetime's worth of work.
yeah, yeah.
So I think our society kind of has a set. It's a tough place because of
Yeah.
how quickly our little bitty bit can be
Taken away.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So this drink here, Kev, I get these from Kyle, and he gives me a pretty good deal on them. They are girly frou-frou-y drinks, but they have I stopped drinking coffee probably about 10 months ago. It was a long time ago.
All right, podcast is over. Nice knowing you guys.
God passed. Yep. I stopped drinking coffee because and I'm not ashamed. I'm not too ashamed to admit I cannot drink coffee black. And I was trying, and I'm still trying. Like, I don't succeed, but I'm still trying to reduce the amount of sugar that I drink.
Gotcha.
And I could not drink coffee without creamer and sugar. I just couldn't do it.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. I've tried for over 10 years. I've tried. Now, it's not like I tried every day to drink. I didn't. But every now and then I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to try this cup of black coffee. Can't do it. I cannot do it for whatever reason. And eventually, like I said, I got tired of it. Kyle told me he'd start giving me a pretty good deal on these. And so I started drinking. I looked into these. They got caffeine that I need.
What is it?
This is an Alani energy drink. It is very girly and frou-frou-y. I mean, it looks very girly. The can does. But I think it's got 200 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah, it says it right there. 200 milligrams of caffeine, which is what I need. Zero sugars, no sugars. And so I drink these in the morning to replace my coffee. This is my morning coffee right here. Well, I need it this morning because we kept one of the puppies, named him Charlie, okay? So I go to bed.
Charlie Bell.
Charlie Bell. I go to bed last night at 11. We put Charlie in his crate, and he wakes me up at 1 o'clock. Okay, I get 2 hours of sleep. Wake up, take him outside.
Whose dog is this?
This is Micah's dog.
Okay. Old camper shell boy.
Camper shell boy. But he's got finals this week, so I'm trying to let him sleep.
Life is hard, baby.
I'm trying to be nice, Kevin. I'm trying to be nice.
Well,
so he's got finals.
People take advantage of nice.
That's true. They do. So he's got finals this week. I'm letting him sleep. So Get up at 1, take charge. I mean, it's really not bad. Take him out. He uses the bathroom immediately. He does. Take him outside, uses the bathroom, I bring him right back in. I mean, literally, I wake up, go outside, I'm back in bed in probably 5 minutes. Okay, not a big deal. Well, 1 o'clock, he wakes up again around 2:30, I think, 2:30, and I barely hear him, and I'm like, you know what? He needs to learn to go longer than an hour or an hour and a half. And I'm like, I go back to bed. I fall back to sleep.
Uh-oh.
Well, I wake up at 4:10, so it's been about 3 hours.
And the room smells amazing.
And I walk into the room, and I know that he has peed in the crate. So, again, sleep's all jumbled up, woke up at 1, woke up at 2:30.
I bet somebody's
4,
sleeping.
Woke up at 4:10, 4:15. And then I pick him up. Yep, he's late in it. He's got pee all. So I take him out. He goes pee. Bring him back in. I got to wash him, give him a bath. This is all 4 o'clock in the morning. Give him a bath, get him dried up, put him back in the crate, and then he sleeps until, actually, he cried when I put him in the crate for 30 minutes, which kind of kept me awake till almost 5. And then he slept till 7. I got up at 7. I was like, okay, well, I got my good night's rest, in 1.5, 2 hour segments. And I got up at 7, took care of him, whatever, and then, got ready to come here. So, yeah, this is needed today. I need a little pick-me-up this morning from the evening with Charlie. So.
Did Micah sleep well?
That's puppy update. Yeah, Micah slept well.
Good.
Yeah,
what
he
what
did.
you gonna check the progress on these finals to make sure they were?
We'll see. Yeah, who knows? That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time.
Well,
I'm so over school. Like
Charlie would have been a good lesson to get yourself out of bed, boy.
He's not going to college, and I'm fine with that. He wants to be a fireman, which is noble.
Yeah.
I like that. Good career.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so I don't even really check his grades anymore. It's like as long as you pass and you graduate, I'm okay with it.
We have that same mentality at my house.
Yeah, because if he were wanting to go to college and wanted to study something at college or whatever, it'd be a completely different story.
Sure.
I'd be
Right.
like, hey, you got it. These grades need to be up. But that's what is Algebra 2 going to help him when he walks into a burning house or he's dealing with a crash?
But listen, he don't need any of that foo knowledge to cut my fat self out of a car. All right.
Well, that's why getting out of bed with Charlie would have been a better life lesson than the sleep for the Algebra 2
You're
final.
absolutely right. It's
Well,
definitely a life
'cause
lesson, Kev.
If he's going to be a fireman, they work 24-hour shifts,
And
so
they have to get up in 2-hour segments.
it
Probably
might
less
not,
than that.
Might not
times.
get any.
Yeah, that's
And-
right.
And you have to be ready to do work or save a life
yeah,
or
yeah. I was talking to.
get ready, camper shell boy.
That's right. I was talking to Steve Fry because Randy just. I saw Steve and Steve works for the Carmel Fire Department up in Indianapolis, and he said they average, I think, in a 24-hour period, they average 40 calls,
Nice.
40 runs in 24-hour period.
Nice.
So yeah, do that math. That's average more than 1 an hour. So,
Well, that's definitely 8 hours of sleep.
yeah, he's definitely getting plenty of sleep in that 24-hour shift. Yeah. So yeah. Now, obviously, Greensburg probably not as busy, but they make. I mean, they get paid. They make runs.
Oh, we
I just got a text from.
we have a full moon from time
I
to
just
time.
got a text from Giggles.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to look at that.
Uh-oh.
All right, we'll look at the. If we get to the TikTok video, we'll get there. But
The
what-
tickety-tockety.
Tickety-tock. What's going on in sports, fellas? The Indy 500 just wrapped up on Sunday morning. I called them sissy cars. I just don't like how they can't touch each other. Like I like NASCAR where you can, bump into like, hey, get out of my way, and you can kind of bump them out. Can't do that in IndyCar, so I call them sissy cars. But I will say, evidently, I saw it. I didn't see it live. I saw a replay of it. Closest finish, from what I understand, closest finish in Indy 500 history. Did you know that, Shane?
I did not. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, you have to go. So, guy was in third place. There was a wreck, maybe 8 laps to go. They actually stopped, red flag, stopped the race.
Oh,
So they
wow.
can clean it up, yeah. Then they get out.
There was a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Somebody-
there was. A lot of
somebody-
wrecks.
Somebody spilled their energy drink.
They
A
did.
lot of sissy time
Yeah,
downtime.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they start get back on the track. restart the race. Then someone else spins out, crash, caution. They are cautioned until one lap left. One lap they go under green. And
Well, that's a pure acceleration race there.
yeah, this guy is in third. I mean, it's really like something. It's like a movie script. This guy's in third place. Goes around right immediately when they get the green. Goes around the guy in second. So now he's in second place, and he's and on the last turn they come. You should go home and watch a video.
I will. I will look into that.
He comes around turn 4 in second place, and he comes around, and he's right behind the guy, and he kind of comes like this, and he swings over to draft him, I think, and then he follows him for just a tiny bit, and then he just zooms right around him on the right, and he beats him just by a nose.
Oh.
Man. Yeah, the guy was leading, and then gets passed in the last, tenth of a second.
Hey, I give it to him.
And
Good,
you know
good
what
move.
do you know what his purse was for winning?
What was it?
Over $4 million.
$4 million. Good thing it wasn't a lot of money, Shane.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
no joke. That's what I was thinking.
Boy,
Yeah.
that would have hurt second place.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
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 So Indy 500 just wrapped up. Good race. Like I said, I think they're sissy cars. By the way, it doesn't take away from the fact that it takes an extreme amount of talent to drive those cars. I get that. I understand that. But I just don't like that they can't rub each other. Rubbing's racing. That's what I love that from Days of Thunder, right?
That's right.
Days of Thunder. Rubbing's racing. That's what they say. So, Kevin, you got NBA playoffs on here. Wish it was like the good old days when the Celtics, Lakers, Bulls, and Pistons would just bloody one another.
Indy 500, so did you answer that question? Would you like to be around that many people?
Oh, that's right. Kevin did put it. Wouldn't it be really enjoyable to be around that many people? I think I heard 350,000 people there. Kevin, let's ask you this, Kevin. How much would it take Kevin to leave Kevin Island? How much would someone have to pay you? Like, I literally want you to put a number to it. How much would somebody have to pay you to leave Kevin Island to go and just be amongst that mass of people and
spend the weekend
and
there?
watch that
Oh,
race?
I'm not spending the weekend.
Spend the weekend.
So there's no amount of money that would make you spend the weekend.
There's money. Well, how much, Kev?
If you took me, stuck me in a seat, fed me,
Okay.
brought me, grand.
1,000. So
Just to
someone
take
pays
me.
for your ticket. They buy you everything.
I
pay you
just
$1,000.
I just have to sit there.
Yeah, $1,000. You do it for 1,000.
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, that's a pretty good payday to not have to do anything.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Watch the show.
Watch the show.
The drunk people, the idiots, the
See,
clowns.
that's what Giggles would be doing. If we went there because of that many people, she'd be people watching. She'd be watching, oh, here goes the cars go by again. And she's not even paying any attention. Here comes a photo finish, greatest finish in
binoculars down
greatest
in the
finish in
infield.
greatest finish in Indy 500 history. And Lori's looking over here. Oh, did you see this? Look at what this person was
She's
doing.
birding, watching birds.
Yes. He's got a dress on.
Yeah. So, I'm with you. I don't find it enjoyable to be around that many people. Typically, I don't know. I haven't been to a Colts game in I think over 10 years, and I'm okay with that. I can watch it at home. I can record it if I need to, and I'm good with that.
Yeah, the Redskins schedule came out, and Madison sent me something about a game here, there, in Tennessee, and I'm like, I wouldn't walk across the street right now to watch. I wouldn't watch if they were in the barn lot across the yard. Watch that garbage.
Dumpster fire.
I'm tired of it.
Tired of the dumpster fire. Yeah.
But it's entertaining to watch from afar.
Yeah. From afar.
Boom.
From afar.
That's how I feel about our society.
It's
I
entertaining.
just sat over here and watch it burn.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Boom.
So I think we've briefly touched on this before. NBA being soft. Man, they're so soft.
They're probably drinking Alani's this
They
morning.
probably are drinking Alani's. Yeah. Just lump me in there with them, Kev. That's fine. We've talked before about how there's still a huge debate out there about whether LeBron or Michael Jordan is the best player ever, and it's like, in my opinion, you can't even compare them. But if I had to compare him, it'd be Michael Jordan, hands down, without a doubt, because he played in such a time when you would get punched in the face.
Definitely.
You would get broken
Right.
bones.
Right.
You now, if you barely, some of the video.
yeah.
Actually, you know what? Remind me next time, because I don't have it ready, and it'll take me a minute to find it. But the next TikTok video we'll watch is I have a compilation of LeBron James flops, and it's it's a good one. I'll have you watch that.
Are you going to get us beat up with this debate? All the LeBron guys.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get.
We're gonna get beat up.
I don't care. It's not. It's to
Bring
me. It's,
it, sissies.
Yeah, bring it. To me, it's not even close. It's just not close. Like
This is done 2,000 a week,
Yeah.
2,000 times a week
Oh,
on
yeah.
all those sports.
oh yeah,
shows.
it's over and
But
over and over again. Who's
Jordan-
better, LeBron or Jordan or? Go ahead, Kev.
Jordan would take your heart out, step on it, and watch it explode.
And then
And I love that
yeah,
about him.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, I don't know why, but I wasn't like a huge Tiger Woods fan. I think it's maybe just I don't know what it was. Like I was a big Phil Mickelson fan. He's got his issues as well. Like everyone's got issues. I understand that. But for some reason, I was just big. I'm talking about golf now, Shane. Talking golf.
Oh, I thought you were talking about bowling.
Yeah, bowling. Yeah. So huge Phil Mickelson fan. But I enjoyed watching Tiger, like do Tiger, like he would dominate, and when he would win, it's like no, if I can make another birdie here and just destroy you by 8 shots, I'm gonna do it because it's like you said, I'm gonna rip your heart out and I'm gonna step on it right in front
Because
of you.
I can.
Because I can, yeah. And I respected that. Like I enjoyed like watching Tiger be. Same thing about Michael Jordan. I was a huge Pacers fan, still a huge Pacers fan. He beat the Pacers many, many times, knocked them out of the playoffs. I think at least a year or two. In fact, the Pacers were the only team when they won their 6 championships. The Pacers were the only team to take them to a Game 7. So we can kind of hang our heads on that. But I huge respect for Jordan. Like, and that's the reason why. Like, it's just, and I grew to respect Tom Brady. Tom Brady was kind of the same way when he played. It was, we're ahead by 14 here. No, let's not just put it in cruise control. No, we're gonna stomp little pedal down all the way.
That's right. Little pedal works.
And we're gonna put our foot right on your throat, and we're gonna finish the job right here.
And
go
he
up.
wasn't highly touted coming out.
No, and so it just I grew to respect. Like I have no ill feelings towards Tom Brady now. In fact, I will openly admit here on the podcast, he is the greatest quarterback of all time. It's hard for me to say that, but he is.
Wow.
I would not say he's the purest passer or greatest passer of all, but as far as the quarterback position, running, the
I
offense
think he
like
just
he
got
needs
kicked
to.
out of Kevin Island.
Yeah, well,
No.
but
that's
he is
good.
he's the greatest of all time. You can't argue 7 Super Bowl victories and everything that you just can't argue.
No,
that.
he was honest there.
Yeah,
Oh, I like it.
Rather than
rather than
rather
being a
than-
homer. Yeah,
rather than going, man, Peyton, he got 1. He should have
You're
had
right.
6.
Yeah. Some of the old swingers.
yeah. Like I can, like I said, I wouldn't say he's the best passer of all time. I wouldn't. But as far as the quarterback position, there are lots of other things you have to do besides
absolutely.
throw the football.
Winning.
Yeah, and he's the greatest.
Well,
he's
it's
the
a
greatest
it's
of all
a team.
time. You can't argue it.
And part of that is, they all look to you. You're the leader.
Yeah.
On and they look to you.
That's something I've heard recently. I think maybe it was on Good Morning Football on NFL Live. Kevin knows what I'm talking about. But they have talked about how at the quarterback position, whether you are a natural leader or not, you have to be the leader.
Oh, it
you
makes,
are the leader, at
it makes
least
all
of
the
the
difference.
offense. You may not be like Ray Lewis was the leader of the Baltimore Ravens, played defense. But whoever was quarterback for that team on that offense, that quarterback had to be the leader of that offense. You have to be. That quarterback has to be the leader. I'm not saying they have to be like the most vocal person,
Right.
but they have to be the leader.
Well, if they all know that, and he's going to have the ball every time, and
Yep.
they all know that if they know each other and they know what he's thinking, or this person went over here, so they know what it made him think. If they all are in the same head, man, they got a chance to make stuff happen.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting my video ready for today.
Oh,
But I don't think you can be a fake leader.
No.
No.
People see
You
through
got.
that.
you can tell people you're a leader.
I want you to do it your way. I don't want you if you're supposed to be there at 10:30.
Shoo.
Don't be there at 10 o'clock just to be fake and
Right.
with an Alani and an apple in your hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People
Show
see
up,
through it.
Show up, and when you're supposed to be there, do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, man.
People see through fake very
Oh,
easily.
absolutely.
Do what you're
And that's in every part of life.
Yeah.
Like I've noticed that in ministry. Like if I'm not, and I'll have times like if people know me, like my brain is very ADHD. I mean, I have a hard time focusing a lot of times on conversations and things like that. And if I'm not listening, particularly, it happens mostly with Lori. Like if I'm trying to fake my way through the conversation, and she knows, like she knows. It's like, well, he's not listening to me, so I might as well just not stop talking, you know.
Yeah.
And then I'm in trouble, and then I might as well just go and be on Dennis Island because, yeah.
Or when we go on these baseball trips, I just go to Whataburger and buy a banana pudding milkshake and let her throw it in her face. There you go.
She likes a
Oh.
banana pudding milkshake.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Usually when I get wound up
Makes her
about
happy.
something.
Yeah,
And that's a good thing.
that's a good thing. Yeah,
That's a good day.
But that's important for you to know what appeases her when you are having your moment. You can be like, okay, we'll go and get you your shake here, and life will be good.
0 for 3 at the plate, three backwards Ks, drove 8 hours.
Oh, you know
what a great day this has been.
You know what a backwards K is, Shane?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me. He told me he owns the Backwards K Ranch.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that's
a
funny.
good. That's a good memory.
He does. Yeah.
That's
you look at the called third strike. Nah, that's not good.
Didn't block 2 balls behind the dish.
Oh,
Let-
that's
let-
a good day, Kev.
Let's drive 12 hours the next time. To
Yeah,
come
really.
watch this.
Why wasn't that further?
Yeah, let's go get some
Yeah.
barbecue tonight.
Yeah,
for
we'll be home in 2 days. Go for it.
$180. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go to end our time today. We've got we're gonna continue this segment. We'll see how it goes. Here's your video for today, Kev. The caption here says, "When it's time to change gyms." When it's time to change, and I thought again with you being athletic trainer, you can this is pretty good. So again, can you see it there?
I can.
Hit the just hit the middle, right? See that little triangle in the middle? Just touch the middle of the screen. Right there, just touch. Watch that. So what it has is a different montage. It's a different montage of people working out and just doing some really, really crazy things. I'll explain some of them here in a minute. Did you see the guy flip yet?
Oh, bang.
Right on his neck. Yeah. Bang, he says. How you like that one?
The show is bigger than the result.
The show.
The show is bigger than
Man, that was so
Boom.
good. To get that one-liner, the show is better than the result. And you know what?
It's the reason I couldn't get out of that batting cage 2 weeks ago with that bucket of balls because I was pulling the door the wrong way. The show was a
the
lot.
juice ain't worth the squeeze.
It was not. Look at me. Look at me. So
What a great one-liner to finish today. I'm so glad
That's awesome.
The show was better than the result, or the show is better than the
or
result.
bigger or whatever.
Bigger. The show is bigger than the result.
Go
Yeah.
Cam Newton. Open it up. There you go.
Superman, baby. Yeah.
Nobody's around, son. They don't care.
That is funny because I have had moments where I've been at the Y and thought, I wonder if some people are doing what they're doing because they think people are watching.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Do you ever just walk through and look?
Yeah, what they're doing. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Shay. So this is yes. He would get to once in a while. He'd get invited to go to this thing in Mooresville. He loved playing in it because it's supposedly pretty good kids. They got split up on teams. You got split up on kids from other teams. He enjoyed that. Everybody walks around with these buckets, and we got one now. I mean, it's got a seat on it. It's got 70 baseballs in it. this day specifically, because we're a little different. I'm a little different.
I like it.
I took 15 baseballs in a 1980 Schwann's ice cream bucket. And I would set it by my seat, and in between games we'd go hit. Those people had to think it was great.
I love that.
Yeah,
You know,
that is
everybody,
fantastic.
they got MLB on the side of them,
That-
Diamond.
That
I had a 1985
that
Schwann's,
in a nutshell is the man that the world needs today.
That's right.
Because
But I did that because I just wanted to be goofy and go,
Yeah.
we're here to get better.
We're not about all this.
Yeah.
hit the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
Hit the ball. Yeah, we're not about
we're looking to do good, not get our butt patted
Yeah.
because we got a nice bucket
because
of
guess
new
what?
diamond baseballs.
Because guess what? On Kevin Island, the result is bigger than the show.
There you go.
it
Boom.
should be.
Yes, it should always be.
Yeah.
But that's not
Well-
always the case.
Well, and it's okay either way. Just don't make the build up.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are there just for the build up.
Oh, yeah.
That's their whole.
Oh, yeah. It's a huge.
They don't really
like,
care if they can do it or not.
confidence booster, man. People want their ego stroked for sure.
No joke.
Yeah.
Man. What is up with
Yeah.
that?
So yeah, that was great. That was a fantastic little ending there too. I didn't think you'd have that kind of reaction to that. That was perfect. Yeah.
The show.
So remind me next time,
oh,
because
boy.
NBA playoffs will be even closer to being done. Next week. We're still in the conference finals, right? Eastern and Western.
Next 1 and 4.
Oh, they did. I didn't know that. Okay.
And it was 2-2.
2-2, Oklahoma and San Antonio, right?
But I don't know who won last night. So
Okay.
one's ahead 3-2
So one's
now.
ahead 3-2. Okay, yeah. Next week, then we'll be close to the finals starting, and I'll have that. You remind me. I'll get that LeBron montage. It's so. I mean, I watch it and I'm like, this has to be AI, and it's not AI. It's real. It is real. Him flopping like.
It's just the way it works nowadays.
Oh my goodness! Wait till you watch it. Wait till you. I mean, I've actually got 2 or 3 of them I think saved. So we'll watch that one next time and
what
get your
Giggles
live
have
reaction.
to say? What Giggles say?
I got to go get a Bella's electric shock collar.
Back to the dogs.
Yep. Oh, I tell you, they
Dogs are live.
yeah, yeah.
There
gotta
is not going to be a dog on Kevin Island.
there ain't no dog pooping his grass.
Like I said,
Not on Kevin
I
Island.
don't like cleaning up after humans. I ain't cleaning up after an animal.
I clean up after a dog before I would a human, buddy.
I know, but a lot of
Yeah.
people like
That's a
that.
good point, Shane. Yeah. But Kevin's not cleaning up after anybody, so
I don't blame him. I appreciate
anybody or anything, I guess I just say.
I appreciate my dog's company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of humans that
But I do see why people like animals more than humans. I
Yeah.
see that side of things.
Very, very much so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us today. And if you like what we're doing here, like and subscribe, and try to get share it and get the word out so that other people can enjoy. Again, we're just here to have a good time and study a little bit of Bible and Scripture, enjoy each other's company, and just try to just give you some comedic relief. Just give you something that you can look forward to, and just be like, you know what, I just love listening to these idiots just talk about whatever in life. And
Is this Donnie approved today, you think?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Good.
And we're in good shape then.
Yeah, I mean,
we're in good shape.
I'm sure we didn't hit a 10 out of 10. But
Oh, okay.
he's
Shouldn't.
he definitely smiling at 7 or
Hey,
8.
you can't be a 10 out of 10 every time.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, you aren't getting sprinkles after going 0 for 3
That's
with 3 backwards K.
Life
You're-
is hard.
You're not going to Dairy Point, boys. So, whatever.
Well, thank you all. We'll, Lord willing, we'll see you next time. Thank you. God bless.